Fine students, we have done in Python programming NumPy, right? That is a bigger library in our Python programming. Also, two more libraries we have. One is Pandas and another is Matplotlib. Very, very useful. So we will start with Pandas first. So data pre-processing, as I told you in the last slide of NumPy, it is a process of preparing raw data and making it suitable for a machine learning model. So Pandas is more useful on that side, but we will also use it in the IoT. So data pre-processing has got so many steps. Get the data set, import libraries, import data sets, find missing data, encode categorical data, then split data sets into training set and test set. And there is also something called as feature scaling. So we have out of this, the three libraries available you have already known. So first one is NumPy we have seen and you will do some practice on it. Second one is Pandas we will see now first. And third one is Matplotlib which we will do along with the Pandas. So Pandas is an open source Python library providing high performance data manipulation and analysis tool using its powerful data structures. So you are going to get more data structures. NumPy was working with arrays and n-dimensional arrays and Pandas will work with, let us see which data structures. So let us first focus on key features of Pandas library. So why we want Pandas? So Pandas again we will import Pandas as PD. ये हम लोग करेंगे बाद में. But first we will see why we need Pandas. So it is a fast and efficient data frame object with default and customized indexing. You have seen indexing in NumPy. You will also see indexing in Pandas because the data structure here is slightly more complex. It is a data frame object. So tools for loading data into in-memory data objects from different file formats. So .csv files, so many files are formats are there for data. So you have to do data alignment and integrated handling of missing data, reshaping and pivoting of data sets, label based slicing, indexing, subsetting of large data sets. Columns from a data structure can be deleted or can be added, inserted, group by data for aggregation and transformations, high performance merging and joining of data. So time series functionality. So n number of key features are there for Pandas library. Again, first thing first, you will install Pandas if you do not have this library by the command pip install Pandas. Why do you need Pandas? You need it for these three data structures: series, data frame, and panel. What is series? Pandas series can be created using the constructor pandas.series into the bracket data, index, dtype, copy. So these are all four elements of series. A series can be created using various inputs. You can use array, you can use dictionary or a scalar value or any constant number. So to create series in Pandas. So just see one example of series. See, this was your something like array of four elements 32, 45, 67, 89. So this looks like an single dimensional array. Okay, so that is how it is created as a np.array. I am using np here, so I must say import numpy as np. If I am going to use pandas because I want to deal with data structure series, then I have to say import pandas as PD. Okay, so do it in your own Python software. So let us say there is one array called as marks is equal to 97, 98, 95, 96. So this I have embedded in the square bracket. That means it is a list of marks. Okay. Out of these marks, now I want to create a series. So I have a command pd.series into the bracket marks. So marks is an array or a list. I can embed it into pd.series and name it as some series name. Let us say S1. So S1 is equal to pd.series of marks. Then it will give me in the result 97 is, it will print it along with your index. In NP array, in ND array, you were having index starting from 0. So here it will give index and then it will give the element. So 0, 97, 198, 295, 396. So this is how series is displayed. Okay, or this is actually a program you can print and run it, type and run it. A1 is equal to np.array, print A1, S2 is equal to pd.series of A1 and print S2. So if you print A1, it will print only single dimensional array. But if you print series, it will print the array elements along with their index, and also it will give its data type. Here it is 64-bit integer. So it is saying int 64. So that will also be displayed in the result. So that is the use of pandas. So another example for a pandas data frame, it is a two-dimensional data structure like your two-dimensional array. It will be a table of rows and columns, or it can be data is equal to calories 420, 380, 390, and there is a duration, another one 504045. So it is a two-dimensional data frame. And because I am using pandas, I have to say import pandas as PD, and then I will say data frame df is equal to pd dot data frame into the bracket data. What is data? Data I have defined here. If you ask it to print df, then the result will be, these are calories, this is duration. Okay. So calories will not be displayed like this. Calories will come up. इसके ऊपर आएगा calories, because these are the values of array calories, and these are the values of duration along with the index 0, 1, 2. This will be displayed. So this is your two-dimensional data frame which is of two dimensions. And you also have to understand that in order to locate, refer to the index, you say print df dot loc0. So in your data frame, you want what is there at location 0. So you know that at location 0, you have 420 calories with duration as 50. So that is how it will display for location of 0. Okay? So this, when you are using square bracket, the result is a pandas data frame. You can also have the indexes as given as names. Instead of 0, 1, 2, I can say day 1, day 2, day 3. But that I have to explain it significantly here, explicitly. Suppose with the index argument, you can name your own indexes. Add a list of names to give each row a name. Again, I have taken the same example, calories and duration. But now I am before asking it to print, I am saying my data frame df is pd dot data frame into the bracket data. तो ये data आ जाएगा, calories and duration. And then I am saying index, I want special index. So I want special index day 1, day 2, day 3. If I do not write this, it is taking 0, 1, 2 by default. But if I want, then I have to explicitly write it, mention it in the data frame initialization or assignment statement. So day 1 calories duration it will give, day 2 calories and duration, day 3 calories and duration. That is also available, the facility of named indexes. In order to locate, you can say print df dot locate day 2. Day 2 लिखोगे तो it will give you the output of day 2. Calories will be 380 and duration will be 480. So I have written it again. This example is same and location of day 2 के लिए output क्या आएगा? So it will be day 1 का है 420 and 50. Day 2 का है 380 and 40 as calories and duration. Day 3 का है the last one. So this is called as locating with the named indexes in data frame and in our library pandas, which we are importing and saying it as a PD. There are n number of uses again of pandas, but we will limit ourselves for our embedded or IoT applications. You need CSV files where lot of data is there in the comma separated values file. So if your data sets are stored in a file, pandas can load them into a data frame. So if you want to load a comma separated file into data frame, you can say you must have to have this file data.csv file आपके पास होना चाहिए and then you can insert it into pd.read_csv. देखो ये फंक्शन है हाँ read_csv. So pd.read_csv में you can say data.csv and print df. So your result will be your data will be given in the way of data frame. So 0 1 2 3 4 इसमें आएगा आपका index, then duration will be this, pulse will be this, maximum pulse will be this, calories will be this, so on. Okay, so this is how you can load CSV files and convert them into a data frame. So pandas we will do only this much.